Well, brothers and sisters, today is my 16th video, and the topic of this video is courageousness. And as you are aware, last week I treated on the topic, be courageous. But today is a follow-up of that topic, and I will be using references from the Bible to support this topic. I will use David and Goliath, Joshua and Caleb, which is found in Numbers 13:14, Peter and John, which is found in Acts of the Apostles 3 and 4. It means each of the weeks, one of them will be treated. What is meant by the term courageousness? Courageousness is a quality of spirit that enables you to face danger or pain without showing fear. When you have courage, you don't show any fear. It is the ability to do something that frightens other people, or it is the ability to do something brave out of motivation from the heart. Many people are silenced by fear. They cannot do anything or go forward. People are probably disabled, they are poor, they are rich, and whichever condition in which you are, please, don't be silenced. Don't let your self-confidence be dwindled out of fear. Build up courageousness and be able to fight the battle, because the life battle is full of what? Courageousness, or must be full of courage. Well, the topic of David and Goliath is all about, as you are aware of, David, a very young boy who at a very early age was then made to become the king of Israel. He was a shepherd boy initially, and then, as we see from 1 Samuel 17, we see David being made a king of Israel. And then, during this same time, he had to have an encounter with, somebody called Goliath. Goliath measured 18 feet and 6 inches. And when we have somebody who measures 18 feet and 6 inches, it is then somebody whose teeth alone is bigger than a whole body. So when such a person stands and frightens you, either you pack up your tools and run away, or you leave and go, because something danger is on the way coming. Goliath stood and threatened the whole of Israel. But he was what? He was a Philistine threatening Israel. David's father used to send David to his brothers in the battlefield, because David's father, had other sons who were in the military. They were, when they say they were big people in the military, it means you can, compare them to, 5-star generals. David went there. And then when he saw the way people were frightening or afraid of the way Goliath was threatening Israel, he just offered himself and said, give me the chance to fight this uncircumcised Philistine. They did it, and David, their brother, said, go and watch your sheep. You sheep boy. And then David said, no, give me the chance. So the king Saul heard what David said, and then said he thought, well, David could be made and could be given this chance. David said, I will face this man. But he refused to wear the king's armor. Instead, he chose to go with nothing but a staff and a sling. David chose only 5 stones and stood before Goliath. And then whilst he stood before Goliath, Goliath said, "You little boy, look at what Israel is doing. They bring such a small boy to stand before me. I will kill you and you will see." And David said, "No, I'm not afraid of you." Whilst David was with him, and David refused to take a sword and then a spear to fight. David took 5 stones and then threw it onto this big man, and then it hit on the forehead of this man, Goliath, and Goliath fell. David went and took his, sword and cut his head. You see, the strength and energy and courage that some people have, in spite of how people see them. David was seen as a little boy, but he had the courage and strength. So let me tell you, brothers and sisters, you might have disability, you might have courage, you might have any other thing. Don't let people bring you down. People can tell you you can do it. Tell them you can do it. Some of us are disabled, and all the time from every corner we hear, out of maybe the way people see things, they say you can do it. But we prove to them we can do it. What can we learn from this story? No matter how big the adversity is, God empowers us to do all things through the power of Christ, as we find it in Philippians 4:13. And this gives us courage, even when it seems like the whole world, including our own family members, are discouraging us. By standing for what is right and just in the name of our God, God will enable us to do great things. So don't let us be afraid. Let us build courage to be able to stand the adversities in life. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. God richly bless you.